Hello, I'm Brian Brown.
And I'm Isabella Rigo.
We're really excited to introduce you to the Abbott lab today. We're standing right outside Ben Abbott's door, and one of the best parts about Ben is that he has a Toodle sign on his door in rainbow colors.
And another really great thing about Ben is that he's super good at helping students figure out what they're interested in and explore those interests, and he's really willing to incorporate those interests into his own projects or help students create and run their own projects.
And we're going to introduce you to a few of those projects right now.
In the Abbott Lab, one of the main things that we study are rivers and streams. Specifically, one of our biggest projects right now is looking at how a huge giant fire, something we like to call mega fires, that happened 2 years ago, is affecting the health of our streams that run through our canyons right now. And Mitchell is going to tell you what that's like.
Hi, I'm Mitchell Greenhall. I work with Dr. Ben Abbott in his Ecosystem Ecology Lab. Today we're out in Payson Canyon. This is sort of what we do on a regular basis. We come out to streams like this one. We have some long-term sensors that we come take care of, and we do some water sampling. It's really fun. You get to see some really pretty places that are really eye-opening, and we get to do a lot of good change.
Thanks, Mitchell. So once Mitchell comes back from the field, he brings us these little bottles that have water in them. And depending on the bottle, we put it in a different analyzer. We've got all sorts of cool analyzers. So there's anion Jack, cation Jill, and we've got a thing called an Elementar, or a TOC. And then over here, you've got something that looks like a printer from the 90s called an Aqualog. And each one of these analyzes the water for different things. In total, we get about half of the periodic table, and use that to study the health of the stream. But that's just one part of how we're studying the streams. We're also looking at the kind of organisms that are living in the stream, and Sam from Paul Franson's lab, which works with our lab quite a bit, is going to explain a little bit about that to you.
So one of the ways that we study the health of the rivers and streams is by looking at the organisms that inhabit it through environmental DNA. So what we do is we take water samples and we run them through these towers of the filters in order to filter out the DNA. We extract the DNA and then we sequence it to see what's living in the rivers and how much of that is living there.
So as part of our research, we generate a lot of data, and we use big computers to analyze that data, and we do some cool coding stuff. So if you're into coding, you're welcome as well.
A big project that I worked on personally while working for Ben as an undergraduate is communicating the impacts of poor air quality in Utah to our state legislators. So if you're interested in environmental policy or environmental legislation, this is the place.
In addition to the air quality project, we have a lot of other side projects going on. So if this is anywhere in the general realm of what you're interested in, this is the place.
I started working for Ben by simply coming and knocking on his door, and you can do that too, except not right now because of COVID. Instead, you should stop by, grab a flyer, and send him an email. We hope that you'll come explore with us.